What if I told you a company that once ruled the world almost disappeared completely and is now quietly becoming important again in the age of AI? Why you should keep watching. In this video, you'll understand how Nokia went from being written off by many people to becoming a key player in the future of internet networks and artificial intelligence infrastructure. We'll break it down in simple steps, no complex jargon, just a clear story of rise, fall, and a possible comeback. By the end, you'll also see what this means for the future of tech, AI, and even the internet you use every day. 1. The Nokia that once ruled the world. Let's go back in time. There was a period when Nokia was everywhere. If you had a phone in the early 2000s, there is a good chance it was a Nokia phone. It was simple, it was strong, and most importantly, it was reliable. People didn't just use Nokia phones, they trusted them. At one point, Nokia had one of the biggest shares of the mobile phone market in the world. It felt unstoppable. But technology never stays still, and that's where things started to change. 2. The slow fall of a giant. When smartphones arrived, everything shifted quickly. Touchscreens became popular. Apps became important. The internet moved into our hands in a new way. Companies like Apple and Android-based phone makers changed the game. Nokia, however, was slow to react. It continued focusing on older systems, while the world moved ahead. This is a common mistake in tech. Sometimes companies become so confident in their success that they underestimate change. And slowly, Nokia lost its position. Sales dropped, market share shrank, and competitors took over. At one point, many people thought Nokia was finished, not just struggling, but possibly gone from the future of tech innovation. But that wasn't the end of the story. 3. Not really bankruptcy, but a deep reset. It's important to be clear here. Nokia didn't fully disappear or go bankrupt in the traditional sense. Instead, it went through a major transformation. Parts of the company were sold. The mobile phone business changed ownership. But Nokia itself stayed alive, and it made a very important decision. Instead of trying to fight in the crowded smartphone market again, it moved into something less visible but extremely important: network technology. Things like 5G networks, internet infrastructure, communication systems for telecom companies. This is not the flashy side of tech. You don't see it on your phone screen. But without it, nothing works. No video calls, no streaming, no AI systems running in the cloud. So while Nokia was no longer in your pocket, it was still trying to stay inside the system that powers your digital life. 4. The quiet comeback in network tech. This is where things start to get interesting. Nokia began focusing heavily on telecom equipment and network infrastructure. Think of it like this. Apple makes your phone, Google runs your apps. But companies like Nokia help build the roads those apps travel on. These roads are internet networks. And with the rise of 5G and now early 6G development, these roads are becoming faster, smarter, and more complex. Nokia positioned itself in this space. It started working with telecom operators around the world. It improved network efficiency. It invested in research for future communication systems. And slowly it became relevant again. Not in the same way as before, but in a new and more technical way. 5. Where NVIDIA comes into the picture. Now let's talk about NVIDIA. NVIDIA is one of the most important companies in the AI world today. It builds the chips that power artificial intelligence systems, data centers, and advanced computing. In simple terms, AI needs massive computing power. That power needs fast networks. And networks need infrastructure companies. This is where Nokia comes back into the story. There have been growing discussions and industry reports about collaboration between NVIDIA and telecom infrastructure players like Nokia. The idea is simple. If AI is going to grow globally, the internet itself needs to become faster and more intelligent. That means better 5G networks, better edge computing, and better data flow systems. and Nokia fits into that puzzle. Some analysts even estimate that strategic investments and partnerships in this space can reach very large values over time, sometimes discussed in the scale of billions depending on infrastructure expansion. This is where the $1 billion bet idea comes from in media headlines. Not necessarily a simple cash deal, but a broader idea of strategic value and investment direction in AI infrastructure ecosystems. 6. Why this matters more than it looks. At first glance, this might feel like just another tech partnership, but it is actually bigger than that. Because AI is not just about software, it is about infrastructure. Let's break it down simply. AI models need data. Data needs to travel fast. Networks carry that data. Companies like Nokia help build those networks. Companies like NVIDIA help process that data. So they depend on each other. This is why Nokia's shift into network technology matters. It may not look exciting like smartphones or apps, but it is essential for the next phase of the internet. 7. A different kind of comeback story. Most people think comeback stories are about going back to the top, but Nokia's story is different. It is not trying to become what it once was. Instead, it is trying to become something new. This is an important lesson. Because in technology, sometimes survival does not come from winning the same game again. It comes from changing the game entirely. Nokia accepted that smartphones were not its future, and instead of forcing it, it moved into infrastructure. That decision is what keeps it relevant today. 8. What you can learn from this. There are a few simple lessons from Nokia's journey. First, success is not permanent. Even the biggest companies can lose their position if they stop adapting. Second, change is not always about speed. Sometimes it is about direction. Nokia didn't rush back into smartphones. It chose a different path. Third, the invisible parts of technology are often the most important. We see apps and devices every day, but behind them are networks, chips, and systems that make everything work. And companies like Nokia and NVIDIA operate in that hidden layer. 9. Where things might go next. The future of this space is still developing. AI is growing fast. 5G is expanding. And early discussions around 6G are already happening. If companies like Nokia continue to strengthen their position in network infrastructure, they could remain important players in the background of the AI revolution, not always in headlines, but in the systems that power those headlines. And if collaborations with companies like NVIDIA expand further, we may see even deeper integration between AI computing and global communication networks. But like all technology trends, nothing is guaranteed. It depends on execution, competition, and innovation. A quick thought for you. Let me ask you something. When you think about big tech companies, you probably think about phones, apps, or social media. But have you ever thought about what keeps all of that running in the background? That invisible layer is where companies like Nokia operate today. And it might not be flashy, but it is powerful in its own way. If you are finding this interesting so far, take a second and think about it. Did you ever expect Nokia to still matter in today's AI-driven world? Let me know your thoughts in your mind while watching this. And here's another question for you. Do you think companies that fail in one era can really come back in a new form? Nokia's journey is not a simple success or failure story. It is a transformation story. From dominating mobile phones to losing its position, to rebuilding itself in a completely different part of the tech world. And now, as AI and network demand grow, it may once again play an important role in the background of global technology. Not as the star of the show, but as part of the system that makes the show possible. If you enjoyed this kind of simple breakdown of tech stories, you might like the next video as well. We'll explore more companies that disappeared and then quietly returned in unexpected ways. You can like the video if you want more content like this, and subscribe so you don't miss the next story. See you in the next one.